Hi there. Yes, welcome back. Travel the Unknown, the episode 2. Yeah, thank you so much for watching our episode 1 and a wonderful response. And I hope you are equally excited as we get into our, the first part of the journey, the first maybe about 700 kilometers, which we went, yeah, from, you know, Varanasi all the way up to Nagpur. Yeah, so let's go. On December 6th, we started from Mirzapur to heading towards to Rewa. Yeah, that is where we come back from. We started from Uttar Pradesh and now we are about to enter into Madhya Pradesh. So we started from Kothari brothers, Kothari family's residence on the 6th of December from the Mirzapur. What you see in the picture is on the left is Dharmit and next to him is Ajay Kothari's mom, his wife, himself in the center, and his father, myself, and his brother. Wonderful set of people. We had a first homely stay here, and not only that, we had a home food in the dinner. His mom cooked a delicious, the food. We really felt home. We are not missing maybe our family and home at this point of time, and they really made us feel comfortable. And it's very important to uh, know the gesture, the very heart-touching, sensitive gesture which they demonstrated. When we came from Varanasi, we ended up reaching here late in the evening because we started almost around 11:30 in the afternoon from Varanasi, and we reached here about 7:30 in the evening, 7:45, 8 o'clock. So the first, we were brought to the home where we are supposed to stay, and you could see there's one uncle, maybe the age group of around 60, 65, and he was saying you guys must soak your feet into probably the hot water and probably with some salt. Yeah, and he quickly went and prepared all the things for us. He got the hot water in the tub, and probably he also got some salt, and he started pouring into it. And he said, why don't you guys just put your feet into it and start massaging. And Dharmit was a bit reluctant, and he was not sure what these guys are asking me to do, and he was a bit hesitant to put his legs initially. Maybe he thought it's too hot and he'll probably get hurt. So the uncle helped him. He actually helped him to put his feet into the water. Amazing gesture, isn't it? Look at this. People are also unknown to us. We are not knowing them before. This is the first time we ever met them, and look at the gesture. And he started pouring the water on Dharmit's feet. I'm sure many of us, if we will get an opportunity to probably do something like this to an unknown people, I have a question in my mind. Would you really do this? Yeah, and that's exactly what these people taught us, and this is what I mean by the unknown. When unknown becomes when you encounter the unknown, you have that curiosity, you have that excitement, and then it turns out to be so positive and so loving and so affectionate. So these are the wonderful golden hearted people again. What you see on your left, yeah, all the people, and on the right what you see is in the morning of 6th of December they did a rally from our stay all the way until the highway, the National Highway 7. Yeah, so that was about 7-8 kilometer long ride which they did along with us, and they see of us from the highway. So look at that, little boys and some people who have not done cycling for a while. They are all excited to come and drop us. Isn't it great? That the always
Hello.
one temple started and look at the climate in the background. What you see, it's around 8 o'clock in the morning, quite foggy. Again another high, or you can say unknown, which we got into. The climate, we are not used to this climate on a daily basis, and we had to face this climate upfront in the first 3 days, 4 days of our journey. That look at that background. We have barely maybe 100 feet visibility. You can't see anything around. Look at that. And as I'm saying, we are not used to this conditions on a daily basis. And also the roads.
So we are 149 kilometers away from Riva. And this is a very steep ghat. So we've just crossed Karanpur.
Look at the roads. Look at the roads. So even the road conditions, the road size and the climate, they were absolutely unknown to us. And when we reached here, at the morning breakfast point, we were given the packed breakfast from Mirzapur by Kothari families, Kothari brothers' mom. Yeah. And when we reached here, this is actually after one of the ghat section, the mountain section which we completed, and this is where again the unknown works in our favor. So the climate was having the visibility only for us about 100 feet, and we didn't realize that we were actually climbing the mountain. We thought it's hard, maybe because of the weight behind us, and we ended up climbing maybe the mountain section for nearly about 10 to 15 kilometers. And yeah, we just reached here and comfortable. So that's probably, if you have a visibility of maybe 1-2 kilometers, you are heading towards the mountain and you have the nervous energy. And since we were not aware what we are into, we just kept on climbing without realizing, and we landed here. So that's the beauty of the unknown again. What you see, the person holding the red phone is Mr. Yadavji, the truck driver who helped us near the Hanumana Ghat. We were in the tough conditions of the road. I should say maybe we ended up again into the unknown. No roads. Suddenly the road disappeared. The road which was so narrow disappeared, and it was only the gravels on the road, and we could barely ride the cycle. It was tough. It was really, really tough, and we had to take help. And this is where Yadavji helped us to cross that the patch, which was nearly about, I would say, 35 kilometers. Yeah, and 35 kilometers long patch has very bad, pathetic roads, and we had to take this help, and he dropped us at the lunch spot, and that's where we are in Yadavji's truck. We are enjoying the ride. Yeah, it was an experience by itself. We have never done this before. And these are the people who helped us on our way on 6th of December, breakfast from Kothari family. You can see that in the picture. Yeah. And the lunch, which was also supported by Kothari family. The dinner was sponsored by Abhijit Maheshwari at Riva. And so as on the way, Dharmendra ji offered us tea in the evening, and again the night stay by Abhijit Maheshwari at Riva. Now again, this Abhijit Maheshwari is a completely unknown person. We have never met him. We could never meet him during the journey also. He just came to know that these two people are on their way for this expedition, and they have this challenge, and they are looking for sponsors. So he is actually almost 1500 kilometers away from us in Bilaspur in Rajasthan, and from there he went to Go Ibibo site and he booked the hotel for us at Riva, and he just communicated all the things to us, that which is the hotel, where to stay, and all the details. And he said it's all on the house, including the food, so you just relax, enjoy, and then move on to your next stop. Wow, that surprises us a lot, and we really had a good time. After a long journey of the day, on the 6th of December, we stayed at the hotel in Riva. He is a gentleman at Dhaba. When we had a breakfast in the morning, he helped us to sponsor our tea. Amazing guy. Yeah, and move on. In the evening, Dharmendra, who you see in the center, the spectacle fellow, who we met for evening tea around 4:35 when we were going towards Riva. And when he saw two bicycle riders coming into his the restaurant, he was quite amazed, and he said, wow, two people are heading towards somewhere. And he started inquiring, and he was quite curious and excited. And the moment I removed my helmet, wow, you should have seen his, the reaction. He said, "Oh, wow, he's an uncle," and that was the gesture, and the surprise for him that an uncle is riding maybe a bicycle ride for this long. And they started knowing more about us. They sponsored our evening tea. This was around 4 o'clock in the evening, and we are still about 40 kilometers to Riva, you can imagine. So we reached around 7:45, 8 o'clock in the evening at a hotel at Riva. And we come to 7th of December, the third day of our journey. We start from Riva and we are going towards Katni. And as we start in the morning, we had a little shock, the unpleasant experience. One of our precious important light got stolen, which we used in the last 2 days, the first 2 days of the journey, because we were riding for a longer distance and we need to ride in the evening, and it was lost. It was probably stolen. Yeah. And yeah, we had a tough time. With nervousness, we started moving out from there. We then had our own the jugaad to play around with our the torch as a light. But yeah, we were a little upset. On the top, what you see is the golden hearted people who really helped us at Riva. One is Abhishek Maheshwari and Damodarji. I'll talk about him later in few slides. Yeah. So this is how we used to spread the message when we were in Uttar Pradesh and we were in maybe Madhya Pradesh. We used to just on the highway, on the roadside, we'll just park our bike, and people are so excited, people are so curious, and people are coming forward to you and asking that, hey, what you guys are up to, and what are you heading towards, what are you doing, why are you cycling, and what type of bicycles you have, is it a geared, is it probably the disc brake. So they are quite knowledgeable and they are interested in knowing things about our ride also. So we used to have these groups of people gathering in Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh, and immediately we used to take the opportunity to spread the message. So Dharmit will immediately start stating about what the purpose is, why we are doing this ride, where we are going, and how we are spreading the message. And yeah, we used to have quite a few such gatherings on the highway. And you see the car behind us, the white color. Yeah, that's the car stopped us, and there's the first on the way, the interview, the person who is clicking the picture for us. Yeah, and they took the interview as what you guys are doing. That is a Sihora village which we just crossed, and he belongs to Sihora. And as we speak, on this weekend, he has organized, the cyclothon in his hometown, Sihora. Maybe, after probably knowing from us what we are doing. Yeah. And he said that if you guys would have informed me in advance, I would have done lots of preparation for you guys and lots of comfort I would have created for you guys. Such a golden hearted person. There you go, he's there in the photograph in the sweater in aqua color. Yes, Manish ji and his friends. And there we go, we come to the afternoon lunch as we are heading towards to Katni, and we approach this dhaba owner, Mr. Manish Kumar Dubey. And initially he was a bit scared that what these guys are up to, why are they coming to me, why are they want to talk to me. So when I said they are going for this cause and we need your help and we want you to sponsor our lunch, and he got shocked, and he was already in a state of shock, and he said, what? You should probably be paying. Do you want me to pay? I said yes. And then again he said, do you want me to pay full? I said yes. And then he was a bit relaxed. Probably he thought something else, and probably it turned out to be something else. And so then you should have seen his gesture. Yeah, look at that. He offered not only the lunch but amazing service. His staff was instructed to make sure that we eat enough, but we stick to our commitments. We had asked for only two roti each and sabji, so we stick to our commitment. But he demonstrated a tremendous the hospitality out there. Bashir Khan, who you see in the picture in the beard, about 70-year-old, And when we were talking in our mother tongue Gujarati, and he knew Gujarati probably, and when he found people talking in Gujarati, he got interested and he started knowing more about us. And again, another unknown person, just like Manish Kumar Dubey, he's also one of the unknown person whom we have met at this dhaba. And he said, allow me to just offer you at least a cup of tea, because you're already done with your lunch, And he offered us a cup of tea before we left from that dhaba to the Katni. And look at that auntie, which is such a cute smile. She is selling on the roadside on the highway. The Peru, and look at what Dharmit's handful of. He is having this guava, and all these guavas she sold it just for 5 rupees. In fact, she was saying take all, for 20 rupees. And we said no, we can't carry so much. We are on the bicycle, but such a wonderful person. Yeah, and we had a good time for those guavas for the next 2 days. That's where we had our guavas and tea. And on the way, as we were approaching Manish Kumar Dubey's dhaba, that was Hiran dhaba, before that Dharmit saw one school and he said, how about just going there and spreading the message? It was in the afternoon and I was a bit hungry. I was a bit reluctant to go there, but he was quite, excited and he wanted to do this. So he said, fine, let's go and let's explore. And he immediately went to principal and talked to him. And principal said, fine, you can go and talk to our children. That's where he's addressing the children. And these are the pictures from the school. The school is Maharshi Vidya Mandir at Sihora.
आप सबको किसको किसको साइकिलिंग अच्छा लगता है? साइकिल चलाना सबको साइकिल चलाना अच्छा लगता है? बढ़िया लगता है ना? अभी मैं आपको एक बात बताऊं, आपको पता है हम कहां से आए हैं? किसी को भी नहीं पता? बनारस से आए हम लोग, बनारस यूपी में। वहां से हम लोग साइकिल चला के यहां तक आए एमपी में, और अभी हम यहां से जाएंगे साउथ इंडिया, जब कन्याकुमारी तक। ठीक है, तो हम ये किस पे जा रहे हैं? साइकिल पे। अभी आपके घर पे 2 व्हीलर 4 व्हीलर है, गाड़ी बाइक सबके घर पे है? टीचर्स आपके भी घर पे है? तो वो क्या करता है? बाइक क्या करता है? गाड़ी क्या करती है? पोल्यूशन करती है। क्या करती है? पोल्यूशन करती है, वातावरण को बिगाड़ती है।
उससे क्या होता है?
बीमारियां होती है।
कैसी बीमारियां?
सांस लेने में दिक्कत आती है, एस्थमा होता है, दिल के रोग होते हैं, काफी कुछ होता है। तो गंदी बात है ना वो? बाइक और कार जो है गंदी बात है कि नहीं? साइकिल से होता है ऐसा कुछ? साइकिल से धुआं निकलता है? नहीं निकलता है। साइकिल से हेल्थ अच्छी रहती है, सबकी बॉडी बनती है, सब फिट रहते हैं एकदम, स्वास्थ्य सेहत अच्छी रहती है। बढ़िया। बाइक और कार में क्या जाता है? तेल जाता है, पेट्रोल जाता है। उसके लिए क्या लगता है आप लोग को? क्या लगता है? पैसा जाता है उसमें। इसमें जाता है तेल, पेट्रोल, साइकिल में जाता है, तो उसमें पैसा बचेगा। तो क्या क्या होता है साइकिल से? वातावरण साफ रहता है, ठीक है, फिर स्वास्थ्य सही रहता है, ठीक है, और पैसे। तो ज्यादा अच्छी बात कौन सी है? तो आप सभी मुझे एक प्रॉमिस करोगे अभी कि अभी से आपके घर के आजू बाजू जो भी छोटा मोटा काम होगा, जब आप बड़े हो जाओगे।
में कौन जाता है? कैसे जाते हो? बढ़िया।
तो जब आप बड़े हो जाओगे,
पापा को मत बोलो छोड़ने के लिए।
मुझे एक प्रॉमिस कीजिए सब लोग कि जब आप बड़े हो जाओगे, आप लोग बाइक और कार का वापर यूज नहीं करोगे, ठीक है? दिखाने में बहुत अच्छा लगता है, बट करने में बेटर क्या है? हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं इतने बड़े होके, और इतना दूर जा रहे हैं ना हम तो हमारा यही उद्देश्य है कि आप लोग भी इस चीज को समझे। और आप बहुत छोटे छोटे हो, तो आप लोग ने अगर ये काम करना चालू किया और दूसरों को बताया, तो आप लोग ये समाज में एक बहुत बड़ा चेंज ला सकते हो, ठीक है? तो आप लोग सब करोगे, ठीक है, क्लियर है? अभी आप मेरे बात दोहराइएगा, ठीक है? मैं बोलूंगा गो, आपको बोलना है ग्रीन। ग्रीन कलर कौन सा रहता है? हरा। आजू बाजू सब कौन सा कलर का है? ग्रीन। तो हम लोग बोलेंगे गो राइड विथ प्राइड, मतलब बहुत ही सम्मान के साथ साइकिल चलाइए, शर्म मत फील करिए, ठीक है? तो राइड विथ प्राइड, राइड विथ, तो मैं बोलूंगा गो, आप लोग बोलोगे राइड विथ गो, राइड विथ गो, राइड विथ। और ये टीचर से भी विनंती है कि आप इसको बढ़ावा दीजिए और आप अपने घर में भी बढ़ावा दीजिए इस चीजों को, ठीक है? आप सभी को, ठीक है? वंस अगेन गो राइड विथ गो, राइड विथ। वेरी गुड किड्स, यू ऑल आर अमेजिंग। आप लोग सब बहुत ही बढ़िया हो, बहुत ही क्यूट हो। गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल। और आप लोगों की भी विशेष हमें दीजिए कि हम कन्याकुमारी तक पहुंच जाए, ठीक है? हम पहुंचेंगे ना? थैंक यू सो मच।
So that's how we used to take the opportunity at any of the the schools. This was our first random walk-in into the school at Sivara. So these are the people who are excited to see our bikes. They wanted to click the pictures. And look at that fellow. He's having his own bike, and he was, trying to tell us, yeah, okay, my bike is equally good. And he was feeling so pride about his bike, and that's good to see there. And here's Maksud. We were quite late in the evening to reach to Katni, and we had lost our light also. And Maksud, a truck driver who gave us a lift quite close to the Katni, he couldn't take us all the way to the Katni, but maybe about 12 kilometers, 15 kilometers away from Katni. And then we had to, take a ride in the night without our, the light, and with a little bit of jugaad of our torch light, So December 8, there we go. We headed towards our first extra night halt to Jabalpur. That means we are planning to stay there for 2 nights and take rest and then move forward. So it is Katni to Jabalpur. Look at that. The climate
So we are in
remains
Katni right now, and it's a beautiful city. Here is uncle. We just had our breakfast, which was poha and chai.
Yo,
How do you feel on day 4?
amazing. We had a Maharashtrian poha with chai. What a home feeling. Yes. And we are now about to rock for our first extra night halt at Jabalpur. And we are going to have a sightseeing at Bidaghat. Don't miss out. Thank you.
These are our cycles.
and on the bike
That's
what you
me.
see is our bags, and there's a back
It
foot.
feels good, as you can see. It's coming out of my mouth. It's amazing. It's really cold. It's around 16 to 17 degree Celsius.
Maybe less than that.
We're waiting for my uncle's towel to come, as we forgot.
Yeah, we forgot
the Dharamshala.
the well at Dharamshala.
It feels good.
Those people called us and they said, wait,
Thank
we
you
are
so much.
coming to give it back to you. So we just luckily got the call back and we got our stuff back. That's a nice gesture. These guys also chose to come because they thought, yeah, it's not a nice idea to bring these people back at the Dharamshala. And we also have, the Dargah. Yeah, just adjacent to each other. And this fellow is having a shop there. And he's selling both Dargah and as well as the what is needed for maybe for Mandir as well. So that's a real good demonstration of the integrity. Yes, and it really doesn't matter. I'm really proud to see that moment. And again, as I said, the people who used to group around whenever we used to park the bike, they are interested to know more about us, more about our cycling event. And this is where we were just stopping for a tea and we started talking about our cause as well. Again, in the afternoon, we just waiting for probably our lunch spot. Yeah. And that's where we had a lunch. Trupti Dhaba. This gentleman gave us a 10% discount on our food. And there we reached, we started this from Katni. This gentleman is Bhagwan Das Maheshwari's one of the employees, and who accompanied us for the dinner previous night, and we see off on the Monday, on this morning of when we started from Katni to Jabalpur. So on 8th we got sponsorship from Rajkumar Singhai at Jabalpur for dinner, as well as the night stay which was organized by Shri Rajkumar Singhai and Jabalpur. And beside that, we had an auntie who offered us a Perus or guava, you can say, and Mr. Dubey, who offered us a discount at Trupti Dhaba. And this gentleman who actually came back, you look at in my hand, there's a towel, and he came back to return my towel from Dharamshala. So this is what I was talking about. What you see is a dargah on the background, and the other side is the temple, opposite side. Yeah, amazing sight to see, and amazing set of people whom we met. And this is again in the afternoon, quite windy, and you can observe, yeah, we are practically in some kind of a forest area. This is pretty long, it's almost like 50 kilometers. The size of the road, look at the size of the road, it's just single lane. Yeah, it's not very wide, little margin for error. The sound of the wind, it's quite windy out there actually, very difficult, and it's a headwind, all the headwind, very difficult to pull the bike. That's the music from the truck, very loud, entertained us also. It's all the hilly and jungle area, nearly about 50 kilometers. Luckily the roads, though it was not so wide, but luckily the surface is good, the quality of the surface is good, rideable. Those bags behind my bike, what you can see there, with 2 extra bottles on the back as well as on the back. Yes. And we are almost at around 11 o'clock in the morning. I think this is around 11:30 in the morning, and we are heading towards Jabalpur. Still the work is going on. They are trying to do the widening of the road here. So some patches which we encountered, again this is completely unknown to us, some patches which we encountered are still under construction, and so there used to be a lot of dust around because of that, a lot of the uneven surfaces, and you can see the monkeys around. Yes. Forest area. Gradually now we are climbing the hill, and we would like to go past the hill to hit for the lunch. Yes, that was the plan, but later we realized it's just too long, and we had to cross it anyway because we didn't have any options on the road for lunch, so we had to cross it. There we go. And we come 9th December, Jabalpur, which was an extra night stay, the second night stay. Yeah. So what you see in the picture in the center between me and Damit is Rajkumar Singhai, who sponsored our the stay at Kashi Vidyalaya in Jabalpur on 8th night. And what you see in the left top again is the golden hearted people whom we met at Jabalpur, Rajkumar Singhai, and my friend, I met him almost nearly after 20 years, Ravideep Singh Chhabra, who is in army, and he sponsored our second night stay at Jabalpur on the 9th of December at the army guest house. It was an amazing feeling, amazing experience. And this is at the Kashi Vidyalaya staff, where we were at the guest house, and you see Ravideep Singh Chhabra, my friend, and wonderful to see him there. And yeah, he joined us for a short while in the evening, got us nice thoughtful gift in the form of books, and that's the staff at the guest house of army guest house. And these are the people who helped us on 9th of December. They sponsored our dinner or breakfast or lunch. So Shri Rajkumar Singhai at Jabalpur on breakfast as well as lunch. Ravidip Singh Chabra sponsored our dinner as well as stay at the guest house of Army. Those are the books I'm talking about, which as a man thinking, that's the gift which we received from Ravidip Singh Chabra. Very thoughtful, wonderful book. Thank you so much, Ravi. And 10th of December, we are heading towards from Jabalpur to Sivni, a long distance. Yeah, and we had a very, very long, tiring day of our journey so far. So we started from Jabalpur and we started with our Google on. Somewhere accidentally I ended up pressing probably walk instead of the vehicle, and that's where it landed us to this place where the road ends and it meets the river, the river Narmada, and that's where we are. We don't know how to go now, so we had to cross using the ferry. And we saw that not just us, there are a lot of other people who take their motorcycles and they were crossing over the ferry. So it was not a new thing for them, but it was again an unknown for us. We were on the ferry with our bikes, and a kind of an experience for just a short ride of 10 minutes. But yeah, we had no road, we had to cross this. Yes. So that's where Kanyakumari is 1947 kilometer away. Yeah, our destination looks like our independence, And again, look at that, the road. This is almost at 11 o'clock in the morning, and look at the visibility. Very little visibility, about 100 meter or maybe about 150 meter, and not beyond that. And if any truck comes overtaking from the other side, the roads are narrow, and it's the wind is from the opposite side. And yeah, it's little hard to ride in these conditions, but we really enjoyed. The climate was in our favor. Dharmit used to enjoy the winter in the morning. Yeah, he never used to get tired and quite excited, and I used to look forward to the sunlight, and the moment the sunlight comes, and I used to rock, So yeah, it was good. It was quite a good balance. Our preferences, our choices, get that truck working. Not so easy. Don't have any margin to stay on. Yeah, we are on the same lane as the trucks are, and we are anyway. We are still on the mountain side. Yeah, we are still riding on the mountain side most of the time. There we go. We have reached the top of the mountain, and we have clicked this picture there. Yeah, look at the road behind us, and that's where we came from. And there comes Mr. Damodar, a person who is not from local. He's also traveling. You see the the car behind the white color. He's actually traveling in that car. He's actually from down south, Coimbatore, and he just happened to meet us at the dhaba, very famous dhaba. And he started inquiring about us, what we are doing, what's the purpose, what's the cause. And the moment he came to know that we have a daily budget of 300 rupees, he immediately offered 300 rupees in cash, and that was an amazing gesture from a totally unknown person who you meet on maybe the roadside on the highway just for a few minutes, few seconds. Yeah. So on the 10th of December, we received the help in the morning breakfast from Shri Ravidip Singh Chabra at Jabalpur, then Manish Thakur at Sivni for dinner, as well as we received the cash sponsorship from Damodaranji at Duma, and in the night stay again offered by Manish Kumar Thakur at Sivni. That's the cash which we received from Mr. Damodar. He is Mr. Subrato. He is from Jabalpur, and he got interested to know about what we are doing. Yeah, again we met him at the Duma circle. Ah, there, welcome. Second puncture in the middle of the ghat section, middle of the mountain section. Yeah, and we had to fix it. We chose to fix it. We did not choose any time to replace our tubes with a new tube. We chose to fix it, and I'm so lucky. It's again my bike, the second puncture on my bike. And he is Mr. Chaudhary, who gave us the lift very late in the evening. We were looking for a help because we were heading towards late night at Sivni, and we had no lights available to us. So he offered us the service to Sivni. We almost reached at night 9:45, and he ensured. Then he dropped us at the highway, but he said that you just get in. I'm going to stay back here on the highway and watch you till the time you reach the road inside the city. And such a kind gesture from an unknown person. Yeah, and maybe he's not meeting people like us every day, so he was also a bit worried about us. And such a soft person, such a golden hearted person. So those are the golden hearted people whom we met at Sivni. Manish Thakurji is still a Mr. India for us, an unknown person for us, maybe not met so far because he was traveling on that night. Rupesh Mishra, Kapil Pandey, you see on the the people in the various the people whom we met as we entered Sivni. Sivni we entered at 9:45 in the evening. These 4 or 5 people were doing the bicycle ride, and they stopped us and they started knowing about us, what you guys are doing and why you are here. And they were quite excited, but we are nervous. We were nervous to talk to them because it was quite late in the evening and we were tired. We were dead tired, and we don't know who they are, and so we are a bit reluctant. But they said, just feel comfortable. We'll drop you to your hotel, and you tell us about you. And in the 5 minutes time, they could organize the press conference. Yes, what you heard is right. In just 5 minutes, we were addressing the press, and we just told them what we are doing. Yeah, these are the people who are riding the bikes in the night. Yeah, and they chose to talk to us, and this is what they did. Next day it came in the newspaper locally at Sivni. Amazing, isn't it? Super. December 11th, we are heading towards our second extra night stay at Nagpur. Yeah, again a major stay over there. Also on 11th December, we were initially planning to surprise my wife by taking a flight from Nagpur to Pune, and wanted to just go over there because she was having her birthday falling on 12th of December. So that was our initial plan, and let's see what really happened afterwards. So this is where we started from Sivni. We took the blessings from Lord Mahavira, and look at that. We are at the Kurrai jungle, which is almost about 35 kilometers. Look at that on the left, what kind of the roads are, and this is the condition of the road for nearly about 30-35 kilometers in the Kurrai village and Kurrai jungle. Not so pleasant, even the big trucks used to get stuck there, and a lot of hassle, for us also, for people also. And Dharmit forgot to put the mask, and he was not willing to stop in the middle, and he ended up gasping, maybe along with the wind. He gasped probably around maybe half a kg or 1 kg of maybe the dust. Yeah, so that was not so good. Again, what a surprise to see Mr. Chaudhary on the next day, when we were looking for some help towards Nagpur, and he turned out again, and not so often you happen to get this kind of surprises on the road, correct, on the highway. That yesterday somebody met you and he helped you. Next day morning, after almost 15, 16 hours, 20 hours, somebody else again, meets you, and that happens to be the same guy. So these are the people who helped us on 11th of December. Atul Bhai Doshi at Nagpur. He is my wife's maternal uncle, and he helped us to book a nice hotel at Nagpur for 2 nights with all meals included. Amazing. That was really, really great of his, yeah, a very kind gesture. And also we got a help from Aniruddha ji for our free bike checkup. Yes, and also the night stay sponsored by Atul Kumar. And this is where we landed in Nagpur, and that's Aniruddha, what you see in yellow t-shirt and spectacle. Yeah, and his team. These are the golden hearted people whom we met in Nagpur. Atul Bhai Doshi and his family, Murliben, Aniruddha at Cyclopedia, and Mohammed, his staff. These are the people who really helped us, who you see in the picture, to fix our bike, to do the checkup of the bike. And after servicing, we were quite confident that we can go forward here. Okay, that is at the 0 mile, which happens to be the center of India. horizontally and vertically. Yeah, and we are both at the 0 mile in Nagpur. That's the 0 mile. There we go. On 12th of December, the D-Day for my wife's birthday, and we were planning to go to Pune, and what a surprise! What a conflict of surprises. I was trying to surprise her, and she was planning to surprise me at Nagpur, and we both were talking to a common person, which is her maternal uncle Atulbhai Doshi, and he said, "You guys are just crazy. If you do this, then you will not meet each other. You've got to change the plan." And then I had to cancel my plan, and she came over. Yeah, that's where we are at the Nagpur station. My daughter and my wife, they came there, and we are just there to pick them up at 10 o'clock in the morning. There she comes, and what a pleasant surprise. She's our rock solid cheerleader, and good to see her at Nagpur. And that's her birthday celebration going on. Yes, and these are the people who helped us on 12th of December. Atulbhai Doshi, all the way for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and also the night stay. And the cake chocolate facial going on here. And my daughter, our rock solid rider. She's been always there for all the rides except for this one. And we are in the evening back, dropping them at the railway station. Yeah, they are going back home now, and we will be starting the ride next morning to Hingengarh.